everyone and welcome back. I'm Healing Crystal and today I'm going to give you your energy reading for the day with some astrological factors and some oracle cards. So to start us off, our candle color for the day is violet, which stands for spirituality, magic, and attunement. This is a very spiritual oracle card in this deck. Purple candle is probably one of my favorites beside the white one. The white one's usually good for, just everything. And then I really do love purple just for feeling extra spiritual. This is my spiritual candle that I go to, and I really think of like your third eye and everything and going with that. So meditating with purple would be a good idea. The crystal for the day is adventuring, happiness, opportunity, and growth. These candles really make it seem like a really chill day, but it's Friday. Everyone loves Friday. We're going off into the weekend, and everyone loves a good summer weekend. So for the energy today, we still have the moon in Aquarius like we did yesterday. So we still have that really unique, erratic energy full of just abrupt change. Basically, don't try to plan anything, especially in your head, because it'll just change. You might have like 5 different ideas for that like one main one that'll stick. And throughout the rest of the day, it'll move through the rest of Aquarius. One of the things that is going to make it a little different than yesterday is this moon and these two in conjunctions to Mercury and Mars in Cancer. So it'll be the same unique energy with just a little side of mental confusion and emotional inconsistency. An example of this could be you're going throughout your day and something happens to you this morning and you're fine with it, and then it happens to you later and it's the worst thing ever. Even though it was fine earlier, you have a completely different emotional response to it. So just a little inconsistent. When you get really frustrated, remember that this is a collective energy. So if you have a tendency to kind of snap at people, try to remember that we're all experiencing the same energy. So you never really know when someone's going to snap right back. This is definitely a time when people will just come out and just have people do stuff for them just 'cause, really test their power. Really feel like, especially older people to younger people, maybe you're having a little bit of a power struggle. Any age range, doesn't matter. Trying to balance it out, like control, who's not in control. It can be difficult when it comes to different age groups and respect and who's learning from who and who's willing to change. And especially with all these planets being in the sign of Cancer and the sign of Capricorn, those definitely represent our parents. So we're definitely going to be finding our place in our families, grandparents, any sort of relationship similar to that is when you're going to have to figure out the balance. So today is a little bit of a special day because it's the official start of summer. It's the summer solstice, which means the sun is in Cancer, 0 degrees Cancer today, longest day of the year. So now we just have a ton of Cancer energy with the sun, Mars, Mercury, and that's a lot. It's a lot of water energy. Cancer is a very nurturing psychic sign, very intuitive and emotional, but also has a tendency to take things a little bit personal, if you will. A lot of things personal, if it can be taken personal. It probably is in their head, whether they are admitting it or not. When we have these planets transiting around Cancer, we all feel that Cancer energy. Even though we may not have Cancer in our chart, we're still going to be ourselves, but we're going to have that like Cancer-esque fling to it of nurturing, a little bit more emotional, a little bit more sensitive to your surroundings, a little bit sensitive to words. Now that we're out of Gemini season, your social interactions are going to die down a little bit. You're not going to want to leave your house as much. If you do visit, you're going to want to have people come to your house, so That's going to be difficult when everyone wants to be a little bit of an introvert this time of year, just kind of hang out, enjoy summer in their own place and relax and not go anywhere. It's too hot, the air conditioning's nice. We've got a lot of fun stuff to do at our houses anyway, you know? When we start coming into this energy where we just went from talking to Cancer, it's kind of a change, you know? Cancers are definitely in their shell. They can be quiet. Cancer kind of looks angry, like that's definitely RBF, definitely Cancer. So make sure you still converse a little bit, because if people just were used to you talking and now you're like in la la land, just like chill, right? With the RBF from the Cancer energy, people are gonna ask you if you're okay, and if you don't want that, fake a smile while you're thinking your thoughts. So as I mentioned earlier, Cancer is a very psychic sign, very sensitive to its surroundings. And with that, you need to be, you can't just emotionally react upon everything that comes your way, because when you're taking everything personally, so to speak, you kind of have to take a step back, sleep on it. Sometimes you have to give it a whole night to see like, how does this really make me feel? Is this still bothering me? Because if you can go a couple hours and forget about it, you probably don't need to bring it up. And if you sleep on it and the next day you're like, wow, I just really can't let this go. Like I feel like this needs to be dealt with. That's the Cancer intuitive energy telling you to deal with something. You have the emotional reaction, you have to give it a little bit of a space, give it space. See if it goes away. If it doesn't go away, it's real. If it goes away, just let it go away, you know, get over it. It's important to always give people the benefit of the doubt. Give them the benefit of the doubt until they really show you not to give them the benefit of the doubt. And give them the benefit of the doubt anyway, because that's going to make your life happier, and that's what matters. And then today what we also have going on for us is Neptune in Pisces in retrograde until November 27th. So that's a very long time. However, it's a very emotional time for us, might I add. All this Cancer energy, the Pisces moon, the moon's going to be in Pisces this weekend. So if you need to cry this weekend, and then cry, yeah, we'll get into that at the end. Some tips for the weekend. Yes, Neptune retrograde, aka not moving, looks like it's moving backwards. Neptune takes forever to move. It's the second slowest moving planet. You don't really realize Neptune's effects until they've already happened. And then you're like, whoa, how did I get here? Oh, that. I just had no idea it was happening. Neptune can create a lot of illusions, which might translate to people looking like they're blaming other people and also lying. It's important to remember though that these people are under an illusion. So they truly think it was someone else, and they truly believe the lie during this time. They will come around to it. So don't worry about that. You got to learn to let some stuff go and trust the truth will be revealed. That's another part of Neptune retrograde, is making sure that we are getting rid of our egos, anything that could be standing in the way of us just living our best life. And when someone's just blaming someone else or lying, and they need they need to get it together, you know? Yeah, they don't need to hear it from you. And if you do say something to them and they take your advice later and they don't come back and apologize, you don't need to say anything. You don't need to be like, oh, that was my idea. Because as long as they improve, blah, 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 whatever it is, that's all that matters, right? So by you needing to have the credit, well, don't, okay? Because that's how we're both going to be working on our problems. The people that blame others are going to come to, and then the people that usually give the pep talk but like recognized won't get recognized. They'll have to learn to be able to give out their wise advice without anything in return all the time. Okay, a couple universe advice cards to help us throughout the day. Just tips. Oh yeah, the universe has my back Did we get this yesterday? If we didn't get this yesterday, I get it all the time. The universe has my back, as always. Feeling like you're getting too hung up in life, just remember there's a reason for it. Always find a positive. Always. There's always a positive. Universe always has your back. It always has your back. It usually shows itself when you're least expecting it though. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. That's a really hard one too, is also whenever you do want to attract stuff into your life, have fun. You gotta put it out there, and then you gotta have fun, because you're going to attract it more by laughing, doing things you love, being creative, just sitting on the couch because you love that, watching Netflix. That's not really going to help. Do something creative that makes you happy. Write about the Netflix show. That would be creative. That could help you get to your dreams. Find something like that and go with your joy and go with your happiness. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. A lot of people are under the impression that they can't change the world because they're just one person. What you have to remember is if we all take that philosophy, no one's going to end up stepping up to the plate and doing anything different. If we all just tried, we could make a huge difference. Entrainment is when you basically balance the energies out, and when you raise your vibration, you are going to expose everyone that you come in contact with a higher vibration, and they themselves are going to get a little dose of it, and their bodies too might try to entrain to yours, and then they might start lifting up their moods as well. And you might not know any of this is going on. It is Neptune retrograde. This weekend we are going to be having the moon in Pisces. I am going to do my next forecast reading on Monday. So cry this weekend if you need to, and take salt baths, Epsom salt baths. Just chill and relax. Seriously, cry and sit in the tub. Drink wine. Just be a Pisces. Just be a Pisces in a Cancer and take a bath. Go to the ocean. Look at water. Drink water. Put your feet in water. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to be notified of my next videos. I am so looking forward to doing these next week, and I'm also looking forward to getting out some healing messages for the month of July. I love pick a card healing messages because I just think that is the most important thing. I'm a healer. That's why I'm healing crystal, and you're going to be getting healing messages from me. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.